Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. If you guys have been here before, thank you a million times over. If you guys are new, why hello. Thank you for clicking on here and taking a chance. I appreciate it. I scooch up so I can lean back. I'm sorry. And forgive me if you don't mind. If I'm not my usual, we'll go Lucille Ball on it. If I'm not my usual happy peppy self, a happy peppy person with vitamin regimen, but otherwise yeah, I have some Michael's goodies to share with you guys, and then I was just going to do kind of a little bit of a health update because I know I have friends that wonder how I'm feeling, and that means a whole lot to me, so thank you. We've been back for, what's today? Today's Sunday. Came back Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday. Yes. Anyway, and yeah, I'll get into all that. That way you guys don't have to listen to it if you don't want to, and you can just check out the yarn because that's fun. So I'm sorry if I'm not loud and proud like usual. I hope you guys can hear me, but also it's about as loud as it gets. I don't even really know why I'm doing this, to be honest, but hey, here we are. So alright. Well, mostly so I can play in the yarn some more, because I've already made a couple of hats and I feel bad. I mean, not really feel bad, but I've used up the yarn. It's not all, you know, in a full skein, me showing you. It's already kind of dwindled, so that's why. Alright. Crinkle alert. Just so you know. Okay, so we went to Michael's. They had all of their yarn, and I'm pretty sure this is still going, but I'm not positive. But all of their yarn was buy one get one half off. So I have been excuse me. I have been making hats, and so I got some pretties for that. It's not very long. I mean, it's September already. I don't have a long time until Christmas, so you know, you think about things like that. So okay. Ooh, please don't fall. Thank you. Alright, so I got some of the Impeccable yarn. I am learning that I really like this, the loops and threads, the Impeccable, but also the loops and threads. I think my favorite is it's like the Jacquard something, I don't know, I always call it Jacquard Noir because it always reminds me of like the 1980s cologne, but I have one of those in there, but I'm learning that I quite like those. I kind of didn't realize how much I did, but they're lovely. So okay, so this is, yeah, like I said, Lips and Threads Impeccable. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place today too, guys. The color Tropical Storm. Here, let's do a Krista Secret Yarnery. One for you, one for me. Okay. If I can find mine, there we go. 187 yards, 3.5 ounces, 171 meters, or 100 grams. It's a medium 4. It suggests you use a 5mm knitting needle or a 5mm crochet hook. I said the color Tropical Storm. So I got 2 of those because I saw hats out of those personally. So I guess I could kind of tell you the colors. It's like a dark brown. It kind of looks black, but it's a dark brown, a tan, really pretty emerald green, and a turquoise, which kind of all about all of those colors. I like native colors. They're very pretty. Okay. Then I got another one of the Loops and Threads Impeccables. I've had this one before and I love it. The color Rainbow Bright. If you've been here before, I have several yarns that are Rainbow Bright. I'm all about it. So same specs, but I got one of those. I got some beads on clearance for my daughter. She's been making bracelets. So those are in here, little clay beads. Let's see. I don't think these are the same. They're not. I know they aren't. I said all other yarn was buy one get one half off. In case you're curious at all, and you have like a knitting machine of some, well, I don't know about any knitting machine, but with the Centro that I have, if I remember, I will link the video below and what one I have or whatever. But the Lion Brand Landscapes, this yarn works up beautifully in the Centro. I mean, it's stunning. Like, I feel like you could crochet it, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty, but there's just something about that knitting machine that just, sorry BFF Madonna, don't mean to be, turning on you there, but it just makes the colors just, it's so pretty. So this is the color I made last time and made the hat out of. It's the color Apple Orchid. I can't read. Y'all said, I'm sorry, I'm all loopy still apparently. Apple Orchard, because that makes sense, right? And then, so this is what it works up like. Does it show? Nope, rude. This one does. Okay. And this is the color Blue Lagoon. That's what it looks like. Worked up. But very, very pretty. I love these colors. They're gorgeous. So, hats probably. Let's see. It's 100% acrylic. Suggest you use a 6mm knitting needle or a 6.5 crochet hook. It's a 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 147 yards, or 134 meters. So I got those. Then let's see. It's kind of a big surprise. I'm gonna set it right there. Save that for last. Okay, then I also got the color Volcano, same specs. I made a hat already out of Volcano. It's what I have left. So this is the hat that I made. This is a beautiful yarn. See, this one I went ahead and crocheted, and yes, it's stunning crocheted, don't get me wrong. I still don't think it's as pretty as the Apple Orchard, or you know what I mean, but like the real rainbow pretty one, right? We're just gonna bypass that word for the rest of this one. If that's cool, I'll try to say it next time. My goodness. Anyway, but yeah, this one, whenever it made that hat, there's something about it. So anyway, but it's still really pretty, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this is just a half double crochet beanie. It's the pattern I know. It's Crystal at Bag O' Day is what I started, but I don't really even look at it anymore, to be honest. But I'll link it below. It's kind of one of those you just, you make a circle and then you just go. So, but it's a perfect beginner hat. So I just wanted to check it out. I made these while I was having my treatment. I'm officially, like I said, I already said that, yes, 2 days back from all that. Anyway, so this is what I did while I was having my treatment. I made hats because, what else are you gonna do, right? Okay, then okay, this is the same. This one is stunning. I love it. This is the color Boardwalk. On the boardwalk. Look how pretty. Just rainbow colors. Of course I'm going to be into it, but yeah. So once again, I'm pretty sure this one has to be on the knitting machine. I don't know. I mean, I can crochet it, but I don't know, y'all. There's something about that thing. Okay. I'm running out of room. Cannot lean. There we go. Alright. Then this is the one that I was talking about, that, well, I'll just show you a full skein because that would probably be better. The Craft Smart Value, the Jacquard. See, Jacquard Noir. Anyway, but this one, they are 215 yards, 4.2 ounces, 197 meters, or 120 grams. Let's see, this is the color Purple Flowers, which I feel like makes a whole lot of sense. It's a medium 4, 100% acrylic. Suggest you use a 5.5 millimeter, whatever you're into. But yeah, Purple Flowers makes a whole lot of sense for that. It's beautiful. Okay, so I got 2 of these. So I have this one, and then tragedy struck. I can't speak today. My goodness gracious. Okay. So I got that one. I said I got 2 of those. I have this much left of one of them because I made a hat. So I know it doesn't look like much, but I have a surprise. Okay, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be making a lot of hats between just like Christmas and, you know, donation things and all sorts of reasons. So I purchased something while I was at Michael's. I purchased myself a creepy head, and I'm pretty into it. So this is the female one. They had a male one, obviously. I feel like this is a very small head because all the hats that I've tried on it so far like just kind of flop off of it, and so I don't know. But anyway, she's our official model, everybody. Okay, so I know she has to have like a, you know, super hip name, obviously, right? So I had like several names in mind, and I was gonna go for like kind of a spooky name like Lydia or like something, you know. That was kind of my original thought. And then I saw this. It's one little splotch of gold spray paint that I'm sure someone just tested spray paint on it, or if, I don't know why it's like that, but obviously she fancy. She has gold. So everybody, Moira, everybody. So yeah. So Moira, the mascot, I suppose. Well, not our mascot. Obviously, Norma's our mascot. And I got asked the other day where Norm was because someone couldn't see him, and that just means that he's getting really good at hiding. So, okay. Anyway, yes. So this is what I got. So this is Moira. That gold spray paint changed everything. So then put the hat on her. I will link the pattern for this hat below, but I kind of just went off of kilter at one point because it got, well, pretty off kilter. So yeah, I don't know what I did, but that's okay. So there's the hat. A little slouch in it. So this is the Purple Flowers yarn. I thought it turned out cool. I like how it's slouchy just because. Okay, so I made that hat, have this much yarn left, and then same kind, poke my ends in real fast. This is the color Arizona, like Raising Arizona, my favorite movies. Alright, and I can see that. It's like coral and blue, kind of mustardy looking. It looks a whole lot prettier in the skein. Like, obviously not in this skein, but when it was like in the skein, I was like, oh, that's pretty. I like that. So then I made a hat. This is what I have left, obviously, after the hat. So scrap balls unite. Yay. Have Miss Moira model our hat again. Again, I feel like she has a little toddler weird head because it's like, I don't know. I thought about ripping it a few times, but then I didn't. I was gonna, I don't even know. I started just doing weird stitches, and I don't know. It looks like a chef's hat. I feel like it's probably not as crazy let's see. Let's just see. It probably looks ridiculous. I'm gonna regret this whole thing. I mean, that's the back. Regret. Yeah. I don't know. I was just trying to do like a really cute crossover thing right here, and it kind of just has little baubles. Let me know what you think. I guess, is it... Would you say yes to the dress? Like, what do you think? Because, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of went off and did my own thing. Once again, I was getting my treatments, and so I just started doing something, and I was just like, man, let's try this. And then I went so far, and I was like, that looks weird. And I sent a picture to Neva, and she's like, just make it a sun hat. And I was like, I thought about ripping it, and she's like, no, just keep going. And so then I didn't make it at all. I could have just went out and totally made it a sun hat, like from here. And I didn't. I was like, I'm just going to make it be smaller. And then now it looks like a pastry chef hat. But like, you know, with some flair. So, I don't know. So yeah. I don't know. We can't all be winners. You know what I mean? Alright. So anyway. So, thank you, Maura. We appreciate you, Maura. Everyone. Okay. So fun, by the way. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So then, just in case you guys didn't know, if you have a Michaels somewhere close to you, the Hipster cotton and the chameleon yarn, I'm not affiliated with Michaels in any way, shape, or form. There's one really close to where I get my treatments, and that's just what it is. I get tortured and my hubby takes me. And, but the chameleon and the Hipster, which are all of these up here, I'm sure you know about it. The dress I put out the other day, they're on sale for like $2.60 right now. So like, get in on that if y'all can. Okay. So I sort of did. I got these two because I got a few of them last time I was there, like the Hello Hydrangea. We looked again for the one that my dress is. I can't ever remember it. I don't know why. We looked for more Hello Hydrangea, and we looked for the one that my dress is. Anyway, they didn't have those, so that's alright. I got this one because this reminds me of someone, and I'm going to use it for Christmas. So, yes, this is it. The color Sunset Aesthetic. Aesthetic is one of my favorite words. It's a good, like, it's a good word. Okay, so they're Premier Hipster Cotton, 229 yards, 210 meters, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 100% cotton. It's lovely. I love the way it works up. So this is what the dress was made out of. I'll link that video below. But I just got two because I just got so many the other day, and, you know, give people a fair shot, you know what I mean? So, and well, then I may have went on michaels.com and got a few of one color for a certain project for Christmas. So really, did I control myself? The answer is no. But when you look at it, like in the scheme of things, it's a pretty good deal as far as Christmas gifts go for $2 and so trying to justify it. It's not working. Went to Michaels and went to michaels.com. It happened. All right. Confessions. All right. So anyway, so I got two of these. The Craft Smart craft yarn, which I feel like is appropriate that it's craft yarn. There are 71 yards, 1.41 ounces, 65 meters, or 40 grams. Let's see. Does it have a colorway? Yes, it does. The colorway Peach, which makes sense. I've been using this for my 80s thing that I'm making that I showed the other day. Little doll type creature. And I have a couple other things that I want to make. And I got the color Bisque. So, okay. So that's it for yarn. So once again, if you guys have a Michaels, you may just want to, you know, push pause, run to Michaels, see what they have. I don't know. It's up to you. I don't know. You may be busy today. You know, a lot going on. It's a busy time. It's fine. Okay. Her little beads right here, so I can give those to her. Okay. So yeah, so I made hats. Been making hats. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking honestly about making this one into, is it the Divine hat? I think that's what it was called. The one that I showed the other day that my super sweet friend sent in donations. That, thank you so much again, by the way, you were such a blessing. And I asked what it was, and she said that yes, that indeed is what it is. And like after the 4th or 5th comment, I googled it. I put it into, you know, the YouTube search waves, and Fiber Spider came up, and I was like, awesome, because I like the way he like teaches. He's calming voice. He doesn't like go too fast or get too confusing. He's very like concise and showing everything like step by step exactly where things need to go. It's not just like, okay, you do this, all right, cool, see you in 5 rows. You're like, what? Wait, whoa. So okay, anyway, so I think that this may be a Divine hat. I may need to go get another one, but how beautiful would that be in that hat? Like with the little shells, and then, I mean, just come on. So this one may not go in this intro, just, you know, secret time if we're gonna be real. Okay. And I got 2 other things. Like this wasn't enough. Anyway, I'm just going to show you these quickly because I want to do a down the rabbit hole with both of them. I got the new interweave crochet. I will come back very soon and do the down the rabbit hole so you guys have a chance to actually get these. Like some of them I can wait on, like things that I have planned for that series. I can wait on these. I know that I don't have a lot of time. This is fall 2021, so okay, I'll do that this week sometime. So anyways, the interweave crochet, fall for shawls. There are a lot of beautiful wearables in here. I was very pleased with my last interweave crochet book, so I was very excited to see this one. And then I got this one, and it came in this little pouch, so you can't really look in it, so you know, you kind of, it came with this too. You get little tassels for a purse, and so it's like I kept kind of moving it around to see what was in it, and everything I saw was like, oh, that I could see myself wearing that, or could see myself making that. So there's like a little cute things just all around. So I mean, okay, so anyway, but yeah, I got that, and then so these were in there with it because it tells you how to make this purse, and then it gives you tassels for the purse. So this one is, ooh, I may have to come back really quickly with this one. Let's see. I'm not sure. It just says summer. I'm not sure how long they're leaving it out for. So I may have to come back with this one, show you guys. Although I don't remember seeing it last time I was at Michael's, which that would have been like a week and a half ago, so I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I got. We got a new friend, Miss Moira, and so we got, you know, pretty yarns for pretty things. So I thought hats and Christmas, and so yeah. So if that's all you guys wanted to watch was the yarn portion of this video, I completely understand. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I thank you for listening to the yarn ramblings. Okay, if however you want to listen to health stuff, then hey, how are you? Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so as I mentioned, today is the, I don't know what day, it's Sunday. I had, last we spoke, I was like hoping to get my tests back. They made me, you know, do the COVID test thing, all that stuff, in order to get my scope. I got it back, and then I wasn't sure if it was a whole thing. I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, got it back. It was negative. whatever. So yeah. So I finally had my scope on Thursday. Then I had my treatment the very next day on Friday. I get very, very sick from anesthesia, like next level sick from anesthesia, to where I just like, yeah, it's not good. And everyone always says, like, the doctors and the anesthesiologists always say that the medicine that they give me for my scope has really good, like, anti-nausea properties, and no one gets sick off of it. And I'm like, well, I'm telling you I am. And they're like, yeah, okay. And then sure enough, every single time. Yeah, so Thursday was a really long day. I had my scope in the morning, finally stopped being sick around like 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. We obviously were back at the hotel because I had to go the next morning for my treatment. Very first thing, the very next morning. And so I was like exhausted already going to do that. I know for sure that I got medication this time. I mentioned before that I'm in like a drug trial, so there's 6 months where I don't know if I'm getting medication or not. I'm officially in open label now, so I had to have the scope to be in open label. So I'm in open label. So I did for sure get the medication this time. Yeah. I feel like I was already, to be quite honest, just because I feel like it was kind of, I don't know, like wearing off at some point or whatever. Like last time I went, I felt a lot worse than I have in a while. Also, I feel absolutely awful. Like the last couple days I haven't done anything. Like this right here is the most I've done, and I'm kind of regretting it. This yarn was in the living room and it was driving me nuts. It was in the living room, to be honest, so I kind of drug it down the hallway. Please don't tell my husband, because he's like trying to make me rest and not do anything. So don't tell him I moved yarn. Okay, thank you. So yeah. Anyway, so I was already, like I said, pretty wiped out from the day before, and then the next day they did my treatment. It was 4 hours and they observed me for an hour, so I was there for 5 hours. So at one point I just napped for a long time. And I took whip weekend things. I barely crocheted like the whole time. I said I made those hats, I guess, while I was, like having my treatment, and then like whatever, but I took a whip weekend thing. Hubby and I made a video on the way up there about whip weekends. Like, it's this whole video, I don't even have my words. I'm so sorry, y'all. Anyway, we made a video about it, and I was really excited about what I was going to be working on. It's my, like, the Tailorlin sweater, the one I showed a while back. That's the dinner in Mumbai. It's like pink, purples, and blues. That yarn is so pretty. I think I may have went a row and a half on that. I'm really not sure. I said I pretty much just made the hats. I really wanted to make Country Gal Kitchen Cow things because I need to put those out. My goodness gracious. It's just, yeah, and so I just was kind of blah, and I didn't crochet much. Except until we sat there for my treatment, and then I fell asleep partway through it because I was exhausted. They ended up doing 16 biopsies from my esophagus to my small intestine. Like, as I was laying there, the doctor's like, okay, we're just going to do this one, this one, and this one. And they're like, no, we need these, and these. And he's like, 16? Are you serious? And they're like, yeah. So that's fun. So that's why I think I'm in so much pain. And then, like, the ride home, the next day was my treatment. I mean, I just feel like bruised all over. I feel like I was in a car wreck or something. Like, I mean, I hurt all over. Like, putting on deodorant or like moving at all hurts. I've worked on, said I think maybe one hat since we've been home, and other than that I haven't really crocheted much. I've just been kind of watching my friends on YouTube and watching just whatever. I slept a lot yesterday. So anyway, I still haven't really had an appetite. Whenever I do eat, I'm still getting sick. So that's fun. Excited, but I also kind of feel like my body is just probably pretty dang exhausted from all of it at this point. Like, I can tell the longer I'm talking to y'all, I'm just running out of breath. Anywho, I do know a few like minor details about my scope and about those things, but for the most part, like I said, I'm in a blind study, and so I don't know anything. I won't know anything until the end of the trial, and I have another year still for that. So so that's another reason that my voice is extra low and scratchy and weird today, because my throat hurts because, like tubes and stuff. So I'm trying to be loud, but also I'm trying not to be too loud because I don't want to strain myself. Like I said, I don't even really know why I decided to do this, because I'm exhausted. Now I'm just dreading walking back into the living room. I may just fall out in here. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, so I don't know at this point if it's making me better. Because I thought for a while it was, and I think maybe it is, but at the same time, it's a lot. It's like I come back that week afterwards and I am just wiped out. Like, I don't even, like, it's so weird. I don't know. It's like time just kind of stops almost. It's really weird. I don't know. And like I said, I do, like, my stomach, my like throat through my stomach hurt obviously because of all the biopsies, but my whole body just feels like I was in Fight Club, like me and Tyler Durden and I. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't correct that. Anyway, just like Fight Club. So I don't know. And I have like a few other videos that I have like recorded or whatever, but I just want to say very quickly, I know that I have a bunch of happy mail from y'all, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I need to get to the post office. Today is Sunday. It's like just an impromptu thing. My plan was to just put up the old video, or not the old videos, or like within a week. But anyway, put up those videos and then come back in a few days and show you all of this stuff. But I kind of want to put the yarn away if I can. But anyway, I know I have a lot of, like, several happy mails, which is just insane to me. Like, I can't even. Y'all are amazing. Like, just wow. So I'm gonna go pick those up tomorrow. Probably may ask my husband real nice if he'll take me in the morning if I don't feel any better. If not, then I'll drive himself. But so thank you guys so very much for those, because it's, I mean, you guys, I suppose y'all know that you don't have to do that. I mean, you guys don't have to send anything. So, like, the whole fact that you want to and that you think about me is so sweet. Like, I can't even begin to express just like how precious that is, that you guys are like, oh yeah, I was out and about and saw this and thought about you, and you could use it for this and this, and thought about whatever, and just wanted to send you something to make you smile, and just wanted, I mean, so thank you. Because, I mean, why not? We're in the middle of a health thing. Said I come on here, and I've mentioned this a million times, I really don't try to let on to how ick I feel for the most part, just because that's not any fun, you know what I mean? But yeah, the last few days have been real rough, and so I tried to go the other day to pick everything up, or pick a few things up, and they were already closed. And they usually, you know, like give you the little key or whatever, and I don't know, like, your things wouldn't fit in there. I don't even know what I'm getting. Y'all are amazing once again. And so I have to go back when they're open, and like I said, it's the weekend, and so yes. So but yeah, I mean, I have a few, so that's gonna be coming up very quickly. I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. Over the moon about that. You guys are too much, and all of the new people that have subscribed, you may not even be watching right now because it's health stuff and it's not yarn stuff. I don't know if you are. Hey, hello, thanks for hanging out. Thank you guys for all the new people. I mean, it's just, yeah, once again, speechless. Thank you. It's wild to me. Said I had the homeschool channel for a long time and was stoked about 51 people when I got the 50. I mean, just was like, oh my goodness, and then here we are. So thank you guys. All right, so yeah, I'm avoiding the subject of health stuff. Anybody else notice that? So I go back in just a little bit or whatever for my next treatment, and so I'm officially getting medication now, and I know that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, I guess. So just thank you guys for your prayers, all of you that do. I appreciate them so very much. Thank you for your precious thoughts, all of you that send those. Thank you a whole lot. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say, and I don't really want to end it on like anything too whatever. I don't know, just trying to be hopeful and that it's gonna be better. I know every other time I come back I'm like just wiped out for a week afterwards, so it kind of makes sense that I'm like this, but I usually don't hurt like this. Like I have I don't know, yeah, which like I said, same thing, my body's been through the ringer. In less than 24 hours, I had a scope, and then I had a whole lot of weird stuff pumped into my body in just a little bitty tiny amount of time, like a whole bunch of steroids, a whole bunch of just stuff. And I don't like medication. I don't take it's like the only thing that I really take is the infusion. Like I don't like it, and so that's very possible that that's a lot to do with it. And just the riding in the car and the exhaustion and all of those things. And so I'm hoping that that's what it is. And I don't know. So yeah. I don't really know what else to say about it. So I go back for what would be my 8th treatment or whatever, but now I know that I'm getting it, so I mean, we'll just see what happens. Last night we went and got something to eat. I just had like some refried beans and, you know, stuff like that, and I still got sick. I didn't get as, it's not as bad as it used to be. So I mean, like, little things like that I feel like kind of make a difference. And I know before I went this last time, because I kind of got, we'll just say, hosed out of my treatment date, and I was behind on when I was supposed to get my treatment, and I could tell a huge difference. And just like, I was back to like being so nauseous it hurt, and just feeling like not good at all. And it's like you don't really notice that you're getting better until you get to where you were, you know. And so I think it's working. I'm just going to continue to be positive about it and just continue to be hopeful. And I mean, because if they do approve this medication and it works like it's supposed to, that's unbelievable. I mean, what it does and what it is. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I really want to keep going just because, but at the same time, it's a lot. It's a lot on me and my family, and trying to, you know, that's at least 2 to 3 days in a minute, you know, at a minimum, that we're away from life. And yeah, that's a lot from here on out. It'd be one thing if it was just like, you know, a 6-month thing and then you're better. It's once a month from here on out, unless they find some way to make it, you know, like a tablet form. But otherwise, yeah. So I don't know. So I want to keep going just because at the same time I really don't want to go anymore, just because I don't know. It's really all I've got. Almost 45 minutes, and I don't even think, I just keep repeating myself like I usually do. So I guess I'll let you guys go. I just, yeah, I just appreciate your prayers and your thoughts. That's to help me know what I need to do, I guess. And I know, like I said, I was supposed to have my scope last week and they wouldn't do it, and I was very, all caps, bold, very upset about that whenever they had already hooked me up to the IV and were getting ready to do the procedure, and then told me, after I'd already been up there for 3 hours, told me that they couldn't do it. Very upset. Turns out the doctor that was going to do it went on vacation, so it's a completely different doctor this time. Like, as soon as I met him, I felt much more at ease than I did with the last person. I mean, it was just like instantly like, okay, well, that's nice. So I think it all, you know, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason I didn't get my scope, for sure. Yeah, because, yeah, so that was nice. He seemed, I mean, he had, I don't know, seemed to know what he was doing. I'm very, I'll go cynical when it comes to doctors. I'm very untrusting of doctors. I've mentioned that before also. So I'm glad that he did the procedure and not the other doctor. There are random little fibers all over. Sorry, moving the yarn, I suppose. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm glad that the other guy was on vacation, I guess. So there's that. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, so that part worked out. It didn't happen last time. And, I mean, you know, it is what it is. It just kind of stinks that we wasted all the whatever, but I mean, it's in the past. It doesn't matter now, but it was... I think that was a lot of it too. I think that's probably part of like why I feel like I do right now, because it was just like all of the stress and just all the stuff just like piled on, like, and then having that much done to my body in that short amount of time, and I think that's probably what's going on. But I've been like, honestly, I've been like doubled over walking, like scooting my feet. We have concrete floors, which is lovely given the circumstances, and so I've just been like scooting my feet across, like I said, which is why my hubby's gonna be like, are you serious, whenever he finds out that I brought the 2 yarn bags from Michael's in here. I thought about doing this in there. I probably should have. But anyway, yep. So yeah, I've just been, he's like, take it easy, don't do anything, and I'm like, okay. And you know, you can only sit on the couch and whatever for so long. Like I said, I haven't really felt like crocheting, but I think I'm gonna go work on the one hat. I may take this book in there and see if there's something in here that I want to make. I might not, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take this one and try the Divine hat and see how far I can get with this skeiny yarn. It has, how many was it? 147 yards. So I feel like I'm probably going to need another one, but I mean, I may not, but I feel like there's quite a bit of really cool detail in that hat. But I feel like that would be really pretty. So, anywho. So I think I'm going to do that and go try to find something to watch. I don't know what. I'm real tired of sitting on the couch and watching things. It's getting real old. Like real old, real fast. Well, it was real old like a while back, but yeah. I don't know. Sorry. Mean to pity party it right there. Mercy sakes. So, alright. If you guys are still here, hey, if you have any suggestions on hat patterns, if you don't mind, would you please help me out? I appreciate it very much. So I want to try some different ones. I have the half double crochet down. I mean, that's like, you know, a pretty basic beanie. But I would like to get a little more, I don't know, exciting with the stitches, I suppose, which is what I tried with this one. And then, like I said, now we have a pastry hat, so I don't know. I tried to do like a really cool crossover thing right here, and that's where it went all awry. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I was gonna rip it, then I didn't. So, but yeah, if you guys have any ideas of any hats that you really enjoy making, if you don't mind leaving them in the comments, I would appreciate it very much. And thank you guys so much if you listen to me just blather on about health stuff, because it's no fun. I don't like talking about it, and so I appreciate that you all want to know about it, I suppose. And that you're, you know, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off and scoot myself down the hallway back to the couch. So fun, y'all. I actually came back here. I said I brought this back here just because, and then I was gonna get like a couple other colors, like maybe some of these back here, my variegateds behind my super cool painting from one of my friends. Yeah, I was gonna get some of those for a few hats, drag those back down the hall. So I figured while I was in here, I might as well do this. And so here we are, I guess. So, you know. So once again, I'm sorry if it's not my usual, like, you know, upbeat whateverness, but every now and then it is what it is. So, alright. I can't set up anymore, so I'm gonna have to call it at this point. So I thank you guys very much for watching. I thank you, like I said, very much for your thoughts and your prayers and for worrying about me. That means so very much. Just wanted to bring you some pretty yarn and give you a quick mini health update. And okay, so thank you guys. I appreciate y'all so very much. So very much. I'm still reading back through the comments that you guys put under my Cinnamon Stitches, my dear darling Jennifer video. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm still reading those, and it's just, I'm telling you, they came at the perfect time. Like, it's been a real wild couple of weeks, and so that, I mean, it's so good. So yeah, so I'm still going back and reading those, and that's helped me a lot too. So thank you guys for those. Okay. I'm gonna go see how it goes, I guess. So thank you guys for everything, for helping this channel grow, for watching, for listening, for all of your precious comments, for everything. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you all have a wonderfully, wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. And I will talk to you guys soon.